Hey everyone, Mike with KC Tarantulas here. Just got another just random video for you guys this week. I got some feedings, some rehousings. I also this past weekend went on a trip to Lawrence, Kansas. It's about 45 minutes from me, to one of my favorite pet stores, and I picked up a new pumpkin patch tarantula. So that's exciting. I'll get some footage of that one later on for you guys. But I decided to take some footage while I was there. They have a really cool collection of animals, and they definitely, seem to know their stuff, which I can't say about every pet store I've ever been to. So yeah, not a lot of updates this week. For those that continue to ask, my wife is doing great. She's recovering extremely fast. Hoping that here in another couple weeks she might be able to start returning to work, which is cool. Need that money. um, yeah. My first batch of T-shirts that I ordered should be coming in, so I should be able to show off the T-shirts to you guys. It's very much like the T-shirts I always wear. I had got one of the baseball shirts. These are my favorite. But yeah, we'll get right to it. Feedings, rehousings, and then at the very end, that video just kind of showing off the pet store. It's called Pet World. If you're in the area, I highly suggest a day trip. Check it out. But yeah, leave comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Any suggestions for anything you want to see in the future. I do have some other things coming, but yeah, I'll just keep those things a secret for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, this is Wooly, my Brachypelma albopilosum, who I recently got. I did notice on Wooly a red spot on the bottom of his or her abdomen that looked like had been rubbing. And I think it was because Wooly had a hide that Wooly was going into that was quite small. And I think Wooly was rubbing when entering and exiting that hide. So went ahead and put Wooly into this newer enclosure, and I'm gonna monitor that spot. And we'll just make sure that Wooly doesn't have any ongoing issues with it. Should have dropped this worm a little bit closer, but looks like Wooly doesn't mind. So yeah, you can't see that red mark, it's on the underside, but after some looking at it and consideration, I don't think it's quite an issue yet. I think maybe just all the hair had gotten rubbed off and it might have gotten a little bit irritated, but new enclosure, new substrate, and I've already seen Wooly drink today and now has eaten, so that's a good sign. So I'll just continue to monitor it, and hopefully it starts to look better. But yeah, this was Wooly, my Honduran curly hair Brachypelma albopilosum. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. Alright, next up is Ancho. Ancho is my Brachypelma emilia. Let's see if Ancho is hungry. Again, I Should have dropped that closer. Thinking about it. Was a bit of a big worm, but there we go. Doesn't look like it was too big for ancho. Also gonna take out the water dish and kind of make sure there's no webbing on it, because it's been draining into the sub every time I fill it. So I think there's some webbing or something in there that's helping that water drain, so I'm going to fix that. And we will move on to the next tarantula. Alright, up next is Pho. Is my Cosmia Cobra Ricky. This one is almost always a good eater. A little bit of a pet hole. I do see him out and about though, ever so often. It's not like a complete pet hole. But see if we can't catch a glimpse here. Well, I wish our worm would cooperate here. Slightly more cooperative worm. And there it goes. Alright, well that was Pho, my Cosmia Cobra Ricky. We will move on. Alright, this is my GBB named Gladys. Not sure if Gladys is going to be hungry or not, but we will definitely try. Usually a good eater when it is hungry. So let's see if Gladys is. Yep. Yep, unless Gladys is in pre-molt, doesn't miss a meal. But yeah, pretty cool spider. Kind of sad to see the colors go away, the sling colors, but I think they are pretty as adults as well, but not sure which I like more, so. But yeah, we will leave her to it. Him or her to it. Okay, this is my Grammostola pultra, named Quill, looking awfully plump. I think we are just going to fill the water dish on this one, and let Quill have another week, just to see if that abdomen goes down, or if Quill molts. Because I really don't want to feed with the abdomen being that large. That's pretty plump. So, alright, water dish is filled up, but thought you guys might want to have a look. That is Quill. Alright, next up we have Midas, my Nandu Tripepi. Down in that burrow, Midas has kind of dug out the whole underside. I'll place this a little bit up here so maybe we can convince Midas to come out, but Midas has carved the whole underside out of this enclosure pretty much. There we go. And there it goes. It's kind of how it goes with this one. Kind of see it struggling down there with it, but that's about it. We will move on. Alright, this is a fan favorite. This is Khan, my Davis Pentaloras, who we found out is a she. Don't know what name we're gonna go with. There's been some funny ones. Shaka Khan being, I think, the funniest I've seen so far. But I don't want to say Shaka Khan every time, so we might just be sticking with Khan. Let's see if Khan's hungry. That would be a yes. But yeah, if you were thinking of getting one of these, I would highly, highly recommend them. They're extremely gorgeous, good eaters. Can have a little bit of an attitude, but usually not too bad. Yeah, definitely on my recommended list for intermediate tarantulas. Alright, we will leave Miss Khan to her meal and move on. Alright, down there in that cork bark hole is my Orphanocus philippinus, also known as the Philippine tangerine, which I have named Clementine. I find a worm here. Clementine doesn't typically like to eat right when I drop the food in. Typically I leave it, and when I come back it's gone, but we will try it here. Well, Clementine proved me wrong with that one. Didn't even have time to focus. Well, I am very glad that we were able to get that on film somewhat. Guess I should say on camera, not on film. Yeah, hopefully when this one gets bigger, I'll see a bit more of it. But I really don't mind if teas stay, a little reclusive and hidden when they're smaller, or even when they're bigger. It's just, kind of makes it nice when the few times you do get to see them. But yeah, that was Clementine, and we'll move on. Alright guys, we are going to rehouse Con, my Davis Pentaloras, whom I recently discovered is female, off the last molt. Con is skittish, and is also very much a hair kicker. So, I expect some hairs to be kicked. But hopefully won't hair me up too bad. But let's go ahead and put it next to it. Get the water out. Alright, see if we can't convince this one to come out. Okay, let's try this a different way. Got a little bit of a defensive posture here. There we go. Con wasn't too happy about that. Surprisingly didn't kick hairs, but the defensive posture was a new thing. Never had Con do that, but as tarantulas get bigger, they get a little bit more confident and a little bit more brave. So Con is now a brave girl. She doesn't want you messing with her. But I'll get some water in the water dish, and we will move Con to her new spot on the cabinet. But look forward to some feeding videos with the new enclosure. Alright, next up we are going to be rehousing my Nandu Tripepi named Midas. Midas is actually extremely skittish. Flicks hairs, so we'll just see how this one goes. Could be interesting. But yeah, Midas has gotten pretty large. I rehoused Midas into this container not super long ago, but Midas got much bigger this past molt. And, you know, I'd rather just rehouse a bit early. Just how I am. So let's see, where has Midas ran to? I think Midas has gone down here. Alright, let's try something else. Okay. There we go. It's got a little bit hairy. But there is Midas in the new enclosure. Not my easiest one, but definitely not my craziest. So we will put the lid on before Midas decides to make a run for it. And we will move on.